Good morning. We are making a strawberry pretzel dessert today, but we're going to do it a little bit different in that we are making it for 2 servings, which is kind of unusual because most of them are made for 9 by 13 pans and are anywhere from 12 to 16 servings. So this is nice for my wife and I because we're only 2. But it's also good for young people that don't want to make a large group, or they just want to make a special treat for date night or something like that. So the first thing we got to do, this is going to be in 3 stages. First thing we got to do is create the pretzel crust, and we're just going to crush some pretzels. And we need to come up with about 1/3 of a cup. And you don't want them to turn to dust. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter. We'll mix this up. Now, we'll put this in the bottom of our bowl. Whatever. Actually, that works pretty good right there. Now, this is going to go in the oven at 375 for only 6 to 8 minutes. All we want to do is crisp this up, and then we're done. So we'll drop this in the oven. Okay, now for the second stage of this, what we have to do is we're going to come make a cream cheese filling, basically. So we've got 2 ounces of cream cheese. We got a 1/4 cup of sugar, and we're going to blend these until this cream cheese is creamed with the sugar. And this cream cheese will set out so it would warm up. That looks pretty good. That's pretty well smoothed out. Now what we're going to add is a 3/4 of a cup of whipped topping. Now you can certainly use your own whipped cream if you want, but I wasn't going to make up a batch of whipped cream, homemade whipped cream, for 3/4 of a cup. There's one. Enough of a volume to make it work. So we're just going to fold this in. So we don't want to overbeat this, but if you look close, you can kind of see the difference between the whipped cream and the cream cheese. So we just want to make sure this is smoothed out. Okay. Okay, now we're going to spread this entire thing onto our pretzel crust. level this out a little bit here. Okay, now at this point, we're just going to put this in the refrigerator and keep it cool. And last layer of this dessert. And we're going to take some Jello gelatin, this is strawberry, and we're not going to need all of it. We're only going to use 2.5 tablespoons here. Okay, there's one. Two. And a half, which is pretty close to half of that package, maybe a little bit more even. Now we have to add a half cup of water, and this water is just off boil. In other words, we brought it to a boil, turn the stove off, and we're ready to put it in here now. Okay. Now we're going to stir up this gelatin. We just want to make sure that the gelatin has completely dissolved in the water. Okay, our gelatin is starting to cool off, and what we've got here is 1 cup of sliced strawberries. I think what we'll do is we will put in a layer of strawberries. Wait. That's backwards, it's okay. Now we'll pour the gelatin over the strawberries. And then we'll add some additional strawberries here. We're going to put this in the refrigerator and let it cool. Okay, it's time for a test drive with our Strawberry Pretzel Dessert. It's the 4th of July 2021. It's almost 100 degrees outside, and a nice, cool, fresh dessert would be quite nice. So, here we go. We're going to cut this in half. Now this is a small portion. The whole dessert is scaled down, and this would be ideal for a retired couple or just a young couple. Split that one more time. Retirees would be, it's an ideal size for retirees. A lot of the recipes that you get nowadays are not sized for a couple or a single even. They are designed for a family of 4. And this one is not. So, ta-da! And there we have a strawberry pretzel dessert. So hope you guys get a chance to try it. Wish you the best on the 4th of July. And hope you have some activities with family and friends. Other than that, stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.